How's it going, y'all? This is Kodiak Killer checking in for another GM connected commentary. As you can see here, I did advance period. If you have not watched earlier, I went through some trades that Frem had, talked about them a little bit, put them through or denied them. That's up to you guys to see on that one. So I encourage y'all to go watch that, and then make sure you go watch his videos. That way you guys can see both sides of it. You can see pretty much all of it, because we can't really record what the computer does. It would be kind of funny if we could do that, though. It'd be kind of like the fly on the wall, what do they call it? The NSA. Yeah, we'd be like the NSA. But anyways, you can see here, guys, we're 7-8-1. We're going into a 6-game, 2-week period. We play Ottawa twice, Pittsburgh, Winnipeg, Buffalo, and the New York Islanders. The only team in here that's doing really well is, well, Winnipeg's doing really freaking well, and then Pittsburgh's doing well as well. And then we move into a couple games where, the Islanders, Buffalo, and Ottawa that aren't doing that great, but all of them except Ottawa still have more wins than we do, which is very disappointing. I think it's safe to say this is a very, very disappointing year so far. Even though we've only played 16 games, it's getting to be a pretty disappointing year. So to start it off, I think I might go through and see if I can make any roster moves, see if I can make any trades. It's not what I wanted to go into right away. I want to go into lines. I just want to see, who I have playing where, and what I can do to move from that. As you can see here, I got Simmons, Giroux, and Voracek on the first line, with Matt Reed, Braden Shen, Hartnell on the second. Then I have Wellwood. I don't know why he's playing up here, but then Wellwood, Couturier, Downey, and then Gustafsson, Ronaldo, and Rosehill. So Gustafsson's playing offensive. He's an offensive defenseman playing right wing. And then on defense, I have Coburn and Timonen. That's right. And then I have Grossman and Mark Streit. And then I have Hal Gill and Chris Pronger. I am going to be getting rid of Chris Pronger this video. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking excited. That guy should have been gone, 10 years ago. And then as you can see here, I have Mason and M. Jones. I still have yet to remember his first name. I know. What the hell kind of GM am I if I don't remember my players' names? But that's beside the point. Pronger is going bye-bye, for sure. If I have to get a 6th-round draft pick for him, I'm taking a 6th-round draft pick. His tenure in Philadelphia is no more. After this video, he is going to be gone. Or, actually, pretty soon he's going to be gone. But here we're going to go into the stats. Let's go right into team standings here. Started off by looking at that, how we're doing on the power play, how we're doing on the penalty kill, stuff that way. Sorry. But as you can see here, we're sitting 26th in the league with 15 points. Not the best, but goals for per game, we're sitting 11th. Could be a little bit better. Goals against, we're sitting down in 23rd. So we got to do something either with our goalie or with our defensive core. Maybe try to get some more defensive-minded forwards. Maybe something along that line. But I guess we need to get some work done. Power play percentage, we're 15th. I wish that'd be up, right around that 22%. But even if we got a 22 even, we'd be tied with the Rangers in 5th. But let's go here to PK. We're 15th there as well. I'd like to see it up there around 86. I'd like to be in the top 10 for it, but like I said, maybe we need to get some more defensive-minded players. Our home record is 4-6-0. Our away record is 3-2-1. Our last 10 was 3-6-1. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss of things to do here. I really don't know what to do. But as you guys can see here, I'm kind of trying to leave that screen. I'm going to go into player stats here. Show you guys how everybody's performing. If you guys watch Frem's video, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm kind of having a bad time remembering stuff. If you watch Frem's video, Giroux was leading in the points, I do believe, but that was before the computers played their games. So, I guess I don't know where we're sitting now, if we have anybody in the top 10 for scoring anymore or not. I guess we'll find that out here shortly. But as you can see here, I'll go to forwards. Giroux has 26, Voracek has 17, Simmons has 13. I'd like to see him, produce a little bit more, but two of the three first liners are point a game so far. And then we move down here. LeCavalier seems to be hurt. So yeah, I can see that. He's a point a game player in the games he's played, but he does seem to be injured. And then Matt Reed and Hartnell. We're doing all right, but let's move into plus minus. Hartnell's a minus 10, and Reed's a minus 3. I think Hartnell's going to have to go. As much as I hate to say that, I love the guy, but I think he might have to go. Try to get some more, maybe try to get that second line clicking a little bit. And we move down into here, and we're just minus the rest of the way through. Let's go to defense. Not going to let that keep us down too much. Timonen is leading the point scoring for our defensemen. And then Streit, Coburn, McDonald, Luke Shen. Pronger's got 2 points, but like I said before, he's way too fucking old. He's way too bad. He's going to be gone. And then Gustafson and Grossman. And then Hal Gill even has a point. How the fuck does Hal Gill have a goddamn point? But, whatever. Did not mean to click that over to Phoenix. But, gonna move in. Gonna hopefully make a few trades here. This video might run a little long. I hope you guys don't mind. But I'll try to keep it interesting. And I have a message. I did not see that message when I first loaded it up. So I'm gonna take a look at it. Hopefully it's not Frem trying to be a dick. If it is, I don't even know what to do about it. But let's see what this is. Let's see what this message is. And it is from Frem. I don't even know if I want to look at this. I honestly don't. I should have declined it right away. I'm sorry guys about that little 3-second clip there where I didn't say anything. I was taking a drink and I almost choked. He wants to trade me Heatley for Pronger. I think it goes without saying. I want to get rid of Pronger. I don't want Heatley. I think that's the second time he's traded me Heatley for somebody. I think the last time it was Heatley for Hartnell or something like that. But no, not going through. I'm not a big. I like Heatley. For fuck's sake, he's a goddamn fucking all-star. But I don't know. He's just not the type of player that I want here in Philadelphia. Gonna go in here. Let's see if we can make a few trades happen this video. Hopefully get rid of Pronger, maybe get rid of Hartnell for somebody that can, make that second line a little bit more of a scoring powerhouse. But as you can see here, Hartnell, $4 million for 6 more years. He's 31. He's only an 84 overall. He is a power forward. But let's see if he matches the block. He matches Boston. Let's see what we can get from Boston. Maybe we can get a young. Lucic might not be so bad, but Brad Marchand. He's a left wing. The salary cap hit is, there. I'm not gonna lie. It's about, it's about even. But the only thing I see problematic with this is he is considered a first-line player. He does have a pretty good potential. He will get 2 more years of jump, so that might be something to come back to. It might be something to look at. Otherwise, I could try to get Andre Mazzaro. No, not even. No, don't even think about it. I'm not doing that. See, does he match Buffalo? Come on, Lord, no. Calgary? That's the one thing I don't like about GM Connected Yell is that it takes so long when you change interfaces for it to load. Let's see if Chicago's gotten anything. Andrew Shaw, what's he? He's going to be a third checking line. No. Excuse me on that. Might be something to look into. Maybe Shaw for Hartnell. Maybe I could get a draft pick or two out of it. I don't know. But actually, you know what? I think I'm going to try shoring up my goaltending a little bit here. Let's see if I can make something work here. Let's see. Goalies. Holy oh, that's rookie skaters. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of a goalie here. What's his? He's considered backup, and so is Mason. I don't really want to get rid of Jones because he is 2 years younger than Mason. But he does not have the potential that Mason does. Throw Jones. No. Shouldn't throw Jones on there. Let's just see if I can get this to work. Kari Lehtinen would be a pretty good goalie. But as you can see, our first round pick is very valuable due to the fact that we are sucking ass so far. Hopefully that will change here shortly. So I have a third round pick from Boston. Let's throw that on there. Second round pick from us. And a second round pick for 2016. Sure. We'll go through. And it does. So, Hartnell's gone for Kari Lehtinen. I did throw in a third and 2 second-round draft picks. So, hopefully Frem doesn't get too mad about that. But, you know, it's something that I'm glad I did. I honestly am glad that I got rid of that. Now, the Cavalier, as you can see here, is hurt. So is Andrew McDonald, and Time again. The injury bug is hitting us pretty hard. Let's see, does anybody want Chris Pronger? Oh, Chicago wants Chris Pronger. Brian Bickle. Ooh, Brian Bickle. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. And I will even retain enough cap to where they don't go under. So we'll go through. Nope. Okay. Well, it must be because they don't want to get rid of Bickle. Fifth round pick. Will it go through? Nope. A fifth and a sixth. Will it go through? Nope. Okay, I didn't want to do this, but a fifth, sixth, and a seventh. Will it go through? Nope. Damn it. Okay, well, change that sixth or seventh for sixth. Will it go through? And you guys are probably getting really bored with this, but I'll just try to make this as fast as possible. Let's just throw in that. Should it? Will it go through? It's thinking no. Well, let's see if we can't make this one go through on this try, just for the fact of I don't want Pronger. I already got rid of a left wing. Sure. You guys are probably thinking I'm an idiot. They don't want to take the contract of Chris Pronger. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know that you don't want to take the contract of Chris Pronger. What if I told you that I would give you a first-round pick for 2019? Is that enough?
Nope. He tried.
Oh, they would be inclined to agree because it's a fair market deal. But it's not dire enough that they want to absorb Chris Pronger's goddamn motherfucking contract. Now, let's see. If I throw in a first-round pick for 2 years from now, can I get Bickle and their first-round pick this year? No, didn't think so. So, I'm going to take that off. Going to take that off. Going to take that one off, and fuck you, Bickle. Fuck you, Chicago. I'm going to find somebody else that wants Chris fucking Pronger. Because I'm sorry, if you want Chris Pronger, you should be willing to take his cap. If he meets your trade block requirements, you should be willing to absorb his goddamn cap. That's my take on it. I mean, mock me all you want, because I'm sure y'all will. I don't care. Trust me, I was made fun of enough in high school. I've gotten used to it. But let's just see if I can't get rid of Chris Pronger for a 5th round draft pick. And no, I cannot. The NHL won't approve that. The NHL hates me. And Chris Pronger. But anyway, going to try. I might just try dealing Chris Pronger off camera, just so I don't bore you guys too much with me trying to get rid of him. So we're gonna move right into simulating our 6 games for this period, and then we'll call it quits for this one. And I have. Oh yeah. Anyway, so we'll move right into a game against Ottawa here. We're down LeCavalier, we're down McDonald, we're down another player I can't remember, which doesn't honestly surprise me that I can't remember it. That's just the way today has been. It's just been one of those days. Excuse me, just let me take a sip here. Good. Anyway, now if only, that's the one thing, like I said earlier, I don't like about doing GM Connected, is it takes so long, but here we go. First period against Ottawa. Can we get a lead? No. We're tied. 1-1. Goal from Wayne the Train Simmons, and Jared Cowan got one as well. So here we go, second period. Oh, and we got the lead. Hartnell, why did I trade you? You scored a goal. Finally. He scored a power play goal right after Giroux scored a goal here to start the second period off. And Chris Neal scores with 4 minutes, or about 5 minutes left in the second to keep it a 1-goal game. Here we go, doing a 1 minute at a time sim. Let's see, and Timonen on the power play. Going up 2, and then Hartnell scores again. Hartnell must really not like being traded. He heard the news and he's like, you know what, Kodiak Killer? Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm just gonna go out and just go off. So 5 goals against Ottawa. We win 5-2. Goals from Simmons, Giroux, 2 from Hartnell, and 1 from Timonen. Giroux looks to be extending his point lead on the rest of the NHL. Oh shit! You know what I didn't look at? I did not look at standings. I did not look at West and East Conference standings. I'll do that right now. I only got 2 points, so take 2 points off of what I got, and that's where I was sitting. That's my bad, guys. I meant to do it, and I forgot all about it till now. But here we go, Western Conference. Let's see how Frem's doing over there. Frem is sitting in 5th with 23 points. Okay, he's actually doing pretty good. Let's see how them trades do him. That was coming into this next schedule period. So let's see how that treats him. How those trades do for him. I'm actually kind of interested to see. But here, Eastern Conference, let's see where we're sitting. Probably going to be mid-pack, I'm hoping. I'm hoping middle of the pack, if it ever loads. Okay, we're sitting in 8th. We would have been sitting in 14th. Okay, so we got a lot of freaking work to do. It's basically what I'm getting out of that, is we got some work to do. So, I'm going to sim the rest of these games. I know you guys are probably like, you're a fucking idiot. Why sim games right now? You're in 14th. Basically get your team together and then start worrying about getting the game sim. But, you know what I have to say to that? There's no time like the present. I'm going to sim games. I know, I'm stupid. Okay, I get that. But anyway, first period here against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Can we do it? Oh, going into the second, tied 0-0, and they're out shooting us 11-3. Okay, guys, let's go in for one wild second period. They're out shooting us 27-11, and we're tied 2-2 or 0-0 yet. Okay, minute by minute sim here. Can we get it done against our hated cross-state rivals? Wayne the Train Simmons. We go up 1-0. Can we do this? Can we do it? Yes! And Hale Gill. Who the fuck is Hale Gill? Scores to make it 2-0. Minute 24 to go. Let's get this game over with. And Claude Giroux. Rue, everybody's saying. Empty net goal to seal the deal. We just beat Pittsburgh 3-0. Okay, guys. I think I honestly have no goddamn clue what to say about this because we are one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference and we beat one of the best 3-0. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I honestly don't. But let's see if we can get these other 4 games kind of crunched out here real quick as long as this stuff loads. And here we're going up against Winnipeg. They're 13-4-2. Another good team. I think they're in the Western Conference, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see how we can do against them. Frem will probably be one of my better friends, or he'll like me a little bit more if we can actually beat them, because if they are in the Western Conference, he's fighting them. He's fighting them for a playoff spot. So if we can do this and take 2 points away from them, that's helpful to him. So I just hope that he can beat some Eastern Conference teams to help us maybe make the playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. We're a little too early in the season for that. But here we go. Braden Shen starts off by taking a penalty. And Winnipeg, Andrew Ladd on that power play. Before I can even finish what I'm saying, scores to put them up 1-0. But here we go. First period. And we're tied 2-2. Blake Wheeler on the power play as well. Then Zach Ronaldo gets one back on a deflection. And Braden Shen ties it up. But here we go, second period. And we're down 3-2. Setaguchi just scored to make it 3-2. But here we go. We'll get this third period underway. Let's hope we can pull off something like we did against Pittsburgh there in the third period. Come on. 8 minutes to go, and they score. Evander Kane. Jesus Christ. Can we... Nope. Ole Jokinen. And that's how the game ends, guys. 5-2. Not what I was hoping for, but... You know, especially not what I was hoping for coming out of that game against Pittsburgh. You know, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a showing from our players, but I guess that's how the ball bounces. Or the puck bounces in this case. But here we go. We got 3 games left, I do believe. I think we got one against Ottawa, one against Buffalo, and one against New York Islanders, I think. So as long as this stuff loads in a reasonable fashion, this video should be, you know, right around the mark of the other ones. Might be running a little bit long. So yep, Ottawa. Let's get moving right into it. Waste no time. Well, except for the loading. That seems to be the problem with doing a GM connected. It's the only way me and Frem can actually do a GM mode together, against each other, with each other, whatever. But it does fall behind the regular GM mode because of the fact of how long it takes everything to load. I wish it loaded a little bit faster, but here we go against Ottawa. First period, and we're tied 0-0 goals by neither side. Here we go. Let's get the second period done. And Wayne Simmons scores with 6.5 minutes left in the second to tie it up at 1-0 or 1-1 after Milan Michalek potted one past Mason on the power play. There you go, guys. Our penalty kill has sucked. But here we go. Let's get through this third period minute by minute. Hopefully we can get something done. Penalty kill, and I have no fucking clue who that is. I have no clue. Come on, guys. Let's score one more. Come on. And Chris Neal gets the empty netter. Well, they must have been a little angry after we beat them to start this schedule period off. As you can see here, Simmons got our only goal of the game. Came in the second period. So, I mean, we haven't been doing that bad up until the third period. The third periods have been really what's killing us. And the penalty kill has been really kind of screwing us over. But, whatever. I'll be making some trades probably... Maybe off camera, maybe I'll record them. I'm not 100% sure on that, but here we go. We'll move into a game here against Buffalo. These ones are all at home too, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't really like losing games when you're on home ice. I guess that's just not a good showing for the fans. You know, it's not good. I mean, but what can you do? You can only do so much as GM, and we decided not to play any of the games, so we keep it fair. But here we go, first period against Buffalo, and they take a 2-0 lead on goals from the newly acquired Jason Zucker and Tallinder. Okay, we're gonna get going here, second period, and we get one back, Steve Downey. But let's get right through this third period. And we tie it up with Cavalier. He must have just got back from injury. I haven't seen anything out of him. But here we go, and Jamie McBain pots one on the power play. Can we get one back? And yes, we do. Eric Wellwood ties it up at 3. Come on, 5 minutes left. At least get a point out of this. Please, just get a point. Okay, we got 1 point. And we get the second one. LeCavalier, fresh back from injury. Power play goal in overtime gives us the 4-3 win. And Hartnell is making a good case for us to actually go in and deny that trade. But because of the fact that I already sent it, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that game. It just seems cheap to me. If I already make a trade and then the player starts performing, I already made the trade. It's going to go through. But here we go. We're going to move into our last game of the schedule period. We're 10-10-1. 1 game under 500 if you count the overtime loss as a regulation loss. So let's see if we can even it up. Go 11-10-1 here before ending this video off. Hopefully we can against the New York Islanders. I'm not sure if Johnny T is still injured or not, because I think he was injured to start the season off because of the rosters. But let's go right into it. Hopefully this loads here sometime soon, and let's get going. First period of the New York Islanders game, and we're up 1-0. That's a change. They got Evgeny Nabokov and not that old fuck. Whatever. Braden Shen puts one past them to make it 1-0. Let's go second period, and Wojtek Wolski scores 2. God damn it. Okay, so we're down 2-1 going into the third period. Can we get some clutch time? Like, no, Wisnowski, or as Fromm likes to call him, Bitchnovsky, but in this case, I can just call him by his real name. And we lose that game 3-1. Not what I was hoping for in this schedule period. Looks like I'm going to have to do some more trades. Hopefully I'll be ambitious enough to record them. If not, I will for a fact recap them. For sure. But that's going to be the end of this video. It did run a little bit long. I'm sorry about that, guys. But until next time, this is Kodiak Killer. We'll check you next time.